Jen is a homeowner who we've asked to call in 7 different mold inspectors. We've seen some radically different approaches. Now it's time for the estimates.
Oh, okay, have a seat.
First, remember the flash? He carried out the inspection in just 5 minutes. Amazingly, his company says that quick inspection detected a mold problem.
He's doing a lot of work for $920, all of which is unnecessary.
Remember, our experts say this house has no mold problem. And yet, the company proposes using a controversial procedure called fogging, where a chemical substance is sprayed to supposedly kill the mold.
It is discouraged to protect the occupants. Remember, you're using a biocide that kills living cells.
Some government agencies discourage fogging, as this mold-killing spray can create fumes and leave a harmful residue.
And by fogging, the recommended cure here, you could actually create a health problem.
That's the key. You're taking a situation where there's no problem, and in fact, you may be creating a very significant health problem for the occupants.
As for our scare pair, their solution to a non-existent mold problem was even costlier, a $2,400 remediation that included taking down walls and removing sheetrock. They insist that's the only way.
Now, is this our only option is to take down the wall? It can't not, there's no other...
There's no other way.
No other easier way.
No other way, Jen. I'm sorry, I apologize. Once it's wet, there's no way around it. Through it, above it, or below it, is to cut it out.
Did he say only way? Remember, there are openings into the wall, which Jen pointed out to them.
You can have a handheld mirror and a flashlight, and you can see all the way to the top of the wall here. You could examine the entire wall cavity.
So without taking this wall down, with a mirror and a flashlight, you can tell there's no mold that needs to be remediated here.
Pretty high tech, huh?
How could they have reached what our experts say is this faulty and expensive conclusion?
It is both of them? Okay.
Hey guys, how are you?
When Jen invites them back,
I'm Cynthia McFadden.
we're waiting for some answers.
So, Michael, here's the deal. Experts tell us you're dead wrong.
Experts said the economy wasn't going down. Bush said the economy is perfectly strong. We have a recession.
So you stand by it?
I stand by 1,000%.
You with him?
His partner is less effusive.
Yeah.
And what about that mold supposedly growing out of control behind the wall?
No, he didn't say that. No, not at all.
You want to take a look at the video?
Seems they've forgotten.
And it's going to continue to grow until it's too big back there. It's going to push against the sheetrock and push the sheetrock out.
The mold will?
That's a pretty scary proposition. You stand by that?
I stand by that, what he said. I stand by it.
We're surprised. He likes what he sees.
I'm glad I'm on TV, too. I'm excited about it.
Are you glad to be on TV?
I'm happy I'm on TV.
Good, great.
It's a good thing.
While he later admits that the wall will not burst, he insists that the moisture reading he took showed the living room wall was wet, so mold could grow.
Can you show me with your? Do you have the meter with you?
I don't know what your expert used.
Let's take a look and see what it says on this. Okay.
Well, then I know it's totally different time. So this is the moisture meter that we use.
Right.
He refuses to take another reading.
Well, I mean, if it was wet a week ago, it should be still wet, right?
No, absolutely not.
But our experts say they checked the wall numerous times, including the day this pair was there.
This wall is dry.
And it has been dry. We've made several visits here, and so, each visit it has been bone dry.
Take a look in here. Look, no mold.
Still, these contractors maintain their diagnosis and their expensive proposal are sound.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll let you know what's going to be on.
Let me know.
Okay, thanks very much.
So, if they're so proud of their work, I wonder why they leave the door open so we can't see the name of their company as they drive off.
It's behind this wall.
And remember the sampler who ran several tests at an expensive $350 a pop? If Jen thought the test was expensive,
How are you?
wait till she hears the results.
We have mold. Oh my God, Philip, where? Airborne on the first and second floor, so it's in the duct system also. I'm afraid to ask, what does that cost? $5,500. Wow. Okay.
Wow is right. Our experts took 11 samples at the house. One set right after this man left, and none showed a problem.
I mean, it's either incompetence or fraud.
Whatever the case, it's a disservice to the homeowner.
And that $5,500 is in addition to the $1,100 we already paid for his initial visit. So we called the sampler to another house in New Jersey to try and get some answers. We were there to greet him.
Hi,
how are you?
Oh, nice to
I'm
meet
Cynthia
you.
McFadden from ABC News.
Okay,
It's nice to meet
so
you.
why am I here today?
He doesn't want to answer our questions on camera and quickly beats the path out the door.
You don't want to
can shut
answer
the
your
cameras.
questions?
I guess not, thank you.
Well, we just wonder, since our experts tested the house as soon as you left and told us there was no mold problem, and you charged $5,500 or proposed that, and also you cut your bill for a false receipt. Excuse me. You don't want to answer our questions, sir? Why is that? Because it sure looks like you're ripping people off.
He refuses to give an explanation.
Goodbye. I wonder why he doesn't want to answer our questions.
All told, out of 7 companies we called, 4 agreed with our experts that we didn't have a mold problem. But 3 wanted to do mold removal that our experts say was totally not needed and that would have cost an unsuspecting consumer up to $5,500.
I might have been persuaded to have the work done. What do you think?
What do I know about mold?
Would you have done it?
Absolutely. I certainly wouldn't want mold in my house.
And who would she have gone with?
Hi.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
How are you?
The sampler.
But you would have gone with the guy who was the most expensive.
Because he seemed the most knowledgeable, the most honorable, I should say.
So, before you hire a mold inspector, beware free inspections. A thorough visual one can cost several $100s and up. Beware quick inspections. A full house can take several hours.
Okay, one more thing. Some people may advertise themselves as certified mold inspectors, but all certifications are not created equal. Just take a look at this. I read this book, took an online course for 2 hours, and $83 later, I am a certified mold specialist. But trust me, you don't want me to inspect your house.